Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I'm actually awake so early because I'm trying to get back into waking up before the sun. I wanted to talk about a few things because I don't talk about a lot of things, but I'm going to talk about. Months ago, I decided to log off on everything. Yeah. Some people might call it ghosting. I call it hibernation. I call it getting my shit together. I call it getting myself together, making sure I'm okay. I think I also call it ghosting, let me not cap. But I wanted to do this because every single month, for the longest time, I would break down and cry to everyone that I knew, like my family, my friends, and I felt like I was burdening everybody with my problems. And I just got tired of it. I just wanted to get better. And I know you shouldn't really isolate yourself when you're going through stuff, but I just was tired of people's opinions and what people thought that was what was wrong with me. I just kind of wanted to work things out on my own. And there was even some things that I wasn't sharing with my family and my friends, some things I had gone through in the summer, and I didn't tell anyone about it because I wanted to deal with it on my own. Now, this is the most important thing. I do not slight anyone or blame anyone for feeling like they were neglected, feeling like they were ghosted, feeling like I was a shit friend. Because when you are getting your shit together and you are isolating and you are not contacting people, not responding back to people, not being as available as you usually are, people often think that's rude, right? I have friends that have done this to me, and I never think to myself, oh my gosh, this person doesn't value me the way that I should be valued. I think to myself, I hope she's okay. I hope she's fine. And you know what? I'm going to just make sure that I check in every now and again to let her know that I'm there if she needs me. By the way, I'm there if you need me. If you're seeing this. Thing is, right, I feel like when you know your friends and you know the type of person that you're dealing with, everyone has different needs and wants, so on and so forth. And I guess for me, 3 months ago, I needed my friends to give me space, give me time without explanations. I know that is a ridiculous thing to ask, but that's what I needed. And if you're a friend that can't do that type of shit without communication, you need updates, and that's what you need. I think it's better that you have friends that are like that update you constantly and give you explanations, because I think that I would prefer to have friends that are more graceful and more compassionate. And do you know what I mean? I have been really trying to stop over explaining myself, because this is something that people pleasers do. So I'm trying to work through it. But at the same time, I just want to get this off my chest. I want to stress how important it was for me to get my mind right. So I stopped working. My parents didn't hear from me. My sisters didn't hear from me. And I have 6 sisters. I have really close friends that was checking in on me. And then I also have my other friends that, that I haven't known for as long, but were equally as close. And I didn't contact everyone. The minute that I was available again, I messaged everyone that I was okay. The minute I felt good. But in that period, I didn't want to deal with anyone and anything. And it was to make sure that I was okay to be around these other people. I was tired of breaking down all the time. I was over it. And I just wanted to do whatever I could. And I feel like doing that was the best thing I could have ever did. I don't think it's normal to have conversations with your friends and on a daily, I'm complaining about how shit I feel. That was literally happening on a daily to literally all my friends, conversations with my parents. And I was just over it because I could feel how shit I was feeling, and I didn't want that to be a burden to other people. Look how pretty that sky is. I can compartmentalize. I think it's very important to kind of remember that how people move sometimes is not a direct slight to you. It's more so to do with like what's going on with them. Do you know what I mean? You know what? I do not care if anyone feels like they need to remove themselves or do what they need to do to be happy and move. Like, if that brings you happiness, that's the most important thing. Because I would be damned if like I would want to force a friendship or force a relationship knowing that I'm draining someone or knowing that someone's not fucking with me. Why would I even care? Go be happy. Go be black. Oh my God, this guy is so fucking beautiful. God is alive, people. God is alive. I used to be such a people pleaser, and I used to like not have boundaries for people. So I think that sometimes a lot of people have maybe taken offense to how I've been moving lately because I haven't moved like that in the past. But a lot of people move like this with me. A lot of people do what they want to do, what's best for them. And I've always been like, you know what, you need to do what you need to do to be happy. And, you know, I'm now ghosting thing isn't something that I really do. A lot of people have done it to me, but I don't really do that because I've always been a people pleaser. Like, I like to update people what's going on in my life. But in that period, in that time, it wasn't intentional. Like, family stuff happened, other stuff happened, and then it just kind of happened the way that it happened. And I really don't regret it. I think it was the best thing that needed to happen to me. And I thank God it happened, because genuinely I'm in such a much better space. I'm a fucking blast to be around, and I feel like my actual self. People have needs, people have things that they want, and I think the type of friend that I am, I need grace and understanding. That's just because with me, I'm never out to intentionally try and hurt my friends. You know, that's not the move. Do you get what I mean? And at the same time, I can appreciate and understand if someone wants to distance themselves away from me because they don't take that type of shit. That's fine as well. Like, it was a beautiful time while it was. It's very important for me to stress as well that I have a very large social network. A lot of you guys know I have like 4 parents, including my step parents. I have my 6 sisters, 3 of them that come over all the time. And I have so many friends. I have a very large network. I had like my life coach messaging me, my manager messaging me. And when you're going through stuff, it can be overwhelming to message back 40, 50 people. Crazy. And I don't have notifications on. I don't really check my messages. Like when I go on Instagram, I just go straight to posting. So like when I was seeing all these messages coming through, when I saw them, I was like, respectfully, no. I have found my purpose in life and I have found peace. And I feel like a lot of the social media shit gives me so much anxiety. So I've been staying away from it lately. But I do want to just finish off by saying that, like, if I ever had a friend or someone that I thought that was my friend and I loved and respect them, if I had their number, I would call them and speak to them and talk to them. That's what I would do personally. I would never want to like bring this shit onto social media, but I think that people have to do what's best for them. Same way I'm doing what's best for me. Same way I did what's best for me.
I have to have a great relationship with myself to have good relationships with other people. My friends, my romantic partners, my child, you know, my colleagues, like whatever. It's like, you can't have good relationships if you don't have a good one with yourself.